Mm. Ooh. Hey there, happy Thursday. That's what today is, Thursday. Just coming live for a little bit because I have a meeting at like 2 and I don't know what to do with myself. I don't want to like totally relax, and I want to stay near my computer on a clock so I don't miss the action. What is this? I don't want that. So I'm coloring a PDF that I got from Clara Markova's website, which I need to. Oh, I did put it on here. No, wait a minute. Maybe it's not. No, this is Tatiana Bogema. She's that I got from Etsy. Oh well, let's change that. I got my thingy wrong. How do I change that now? Uh oh. Where do I change it? I don't remember. Oh, here we go. Edit. I'm tired. This is why I need to color. From there we go. Is that gonna work now? Is that all I gotta do? We did it this way before. There we go. Hey, Amy. So I've been using Derwent ChromaFlows on this in part because there's some tiny spots on here. I thought, let me just use those. Um, use these. Forgive me if I'm not talking right because my brain is tired. So where's that other pencil? I, you know, um, ChromaFlows don't have enough browns for me. Or something, or I keep misplacing them or something. I don't know. Or the end of the pencil color, I keep missing it because of the color of the end of the pencil. I don't know. Whatever it is, I just always find myself not having enough brown. And it's just natural brown, maybe that. So I wound up doing colors on the tree that that wasn't what I wanted. Um, oh shoot, that pencil. Well, yeah, it did roll totally away. Oh brother, where is it? So I wind up with colors I don't want. Whenever it goes to now, see, this is another raisin. I don't need that one. I already got one out, but I don't know. Something about the browns throws me off. They're either too gold or too red. Too many of them aren't a true brown. Now this says mocha. Ah, whatever. I got to try not to change what I got going on though, even though I don't, it wasn't how I really wanted it. But hey, Lori. Hey, Mandy. I still was thinking I need to go on my the what do you call it, Instagram, to see your message. I just looked to see the Crystal Kingdom is not in the box I thought it was, and so I'm probably not going to be able to do that color along because the box that it's in has other boxes on top of it. So that if I move them, it's going to change up a whole lot. I can't do that right now. So um, let's see, where am I? Trying to figure out what colors was it. I don't know. This tree is so wacky looking. But I'm going to try and keep matching the colors up and not try to change anything until I do the first few colors on here that I had put on here, for better or worse. And my voice, I don't know what it is. I'm going to clear my throat. Ooh, I'm just trying to bend the pencil. I keep pulling up the deep purple. keep pulling up that one. Anyway. Okay, now what were we trying to do? Where's that chocolate? There's one chocolate. Where is it? It's the one real brown. Or is it this one? Coffee bean. That's it. I'm doing good. I'm tired. My brain is tired. Found out yesterday that I actually missed an appointment that I was supposed to have on Monday. I go on to check. I didn't think it was until the end of this month. And I think it's like all the 2s and 0s and 6s in there that like I got the day totally wrong. It was actually Monday, February 2nd. So I take the hit for that. The weather wasn't that great that day either, so like I don't think I would have wanted to go anyway. But I don't like doing that appointment in the wintertime. I don't at all. So now I rescheduled it, and the earliest date I guess was June 30th, which is perfect. It's like fine, I like that date. I like going for a long drive on that day. So kind of worked out good, except I don't know how much you're going to hit me for with the no show. But I don't even care. It's worth it to me to not have to drive in this. It is like so slippery. I don't know. Yeah, it still was like that with my other shoes with tread. But I wore the shoes I wore today. They have tread, but they were not enough. They were not enough for. It's almost like sometimes it's worse if they shovel. It's worse if they clear the snow on the walkways because you have no traction. At least on snow, you can stick your foot in there and that'll hold you up. But they had the walkways, they had them shoveled, and then like it had snowed a little bit on top, and it was so slippery. It was so slippery on one part, I had to run and not walk to make sure just do it fast. Because if I walked, I might have slipped. Because you can't really get good traction. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I have to wear my super ugly boots that cover over my shoes or boots or something. I might have to wear those. They look like Frankenstein boots, but they'll keep me from falling. They're kind of awkward to walk in too. They make noise and it's kind of crunching noise, and they look goofy, but you know, they'll keep me from falling. So I think I'm gonna have to wear those until the weather lets up a little bit. I also have a pair of Eurosoft boots, and I have been trying to get the shoes that they have because I love these shoes. They're like a nice all-purpose shoe, but they're always sold out in my size. So I should check and see if they have them again. But those Euro boots are nice. They're a nice platform boot that the sole has really good traction, and it's a good looking heel and boot. And so I don't know. I probably got to wear those too. Because it's just way too slippery. I'm feeling bad for the kids that got to walk around because, like, you go to class, you're trying to look cute and stuff, when you're a student. It's like you cannot look cute if you're walking on this campus. No way, not right now. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. I don't know. I'm surprised. I don't. I They must be trying to preserve like the what the walkway is made out of or something. Because I'm surprised they don't put down sand. Because that would help a lot. I think they don't want to worry. They don't want to mess up the whatever the pavement is made out of. I don't know. I feel like they should. I just feel like I'm wondering how many students fall. It's the first time I've been on this side of campus, and I'm used to like where I walk, but over on this side, some things are a little different. I don't think they're very safe. So it seems like this is the month of appointments. I don't know how I forgot that everything was in February all of a sudden, but it seems like that's what it is. Because now I gotta have an appointment on Friday. Was it at noon? I think it is. So my husband's gonna take me to that one, and then we're probably gonna go shopping after that. So that'll serve more than one purpose. Maybe I can hit Wegmans up. There's a thought. I haven't been to Wegmans in a while. That's my hometown grocery store. But it's a long ways from me here. The nearest one is like almost an hour away. But there's lots of them up there near where my doctor is. So I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's one Wegmans. They have in their food court. They have samosas. Oh my gosh, I love samosas, and it's a good thing I'm not near that place because I'd be eating those samosas every freaking day. Oh my gosh, I love samosas. Yeah, just grocery shopping, nothing fun. Going to the wholesale club, to get the staples. Nothing fun. I actually already started my list. I might do it where we just pick it up because I have so much work to do, and I want to relax too. Then I might just pick it up. I actually have to. I think I have everything in my cart online, and I can just check it out, and we can just pick it up and go to Wegmans. Pick that one up, and then just go to Wegmans. That almost sounds like a plan. Where? I wonder if Danny's still alive. Danny Jr. Let me stop talking right there. I was going to say some things, but I'm not gonna. Let me stop. But like I said, that's my hometown grocery. I grew up where that started, so I know things about the people. Let's just put it that way. I don't know how I got to this at all, so it's like I kind of gotta fake it. It's weird because this raisin is kind of purple, but then it's also like it depends on what you put in it. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how I got to this color. It didn't turn out like I wanted it to. But that happens a lot, and you just figure out how to figure your way out of it. I think it was just that I felt like I wanted to use my chroma flows, and I didn't even think about. And I also was thinking maybe I wouldn't even make the tree brown, but then I guess I changed my mind. Because if I had thought for sure I was going to make the tree brown, I probably wouldn't have used chroma flows. Because I know they're kind of either I'm kind of brown challenged with them, or the set is kind of brown challenged. I don't know which. Or maybe it's a little of both. Now, see how over here it looks more purple? But then when I do it on here, it doesn't really look purple. So we're just going to use the color theory in our head and try and get it to where we want it to be. Got to practice my piano today. I need to do that. Kind of wanted to have been trying to do it like maybe when I get home from work, but I'm just like, usually when I get home from work, I'm hungry. So then after I'm hungry, I don't really feel like, so yeah, I'll play later. It's not that I don't want to play. It's just, honestly, I probably could stay at that thing all day. I really could. But I can't because I got things to do, so. But I could stay at it all day. I do wind up going back to it several times a day. Going back, well, practice this, but I probably should have more solid time. Been doing a lot of scales and trying to wrap my head around the one, the Roman numeral thing. I don't even know what they call that. What do they call it? I don't know the name for it. It's just the way all jazz musicians um, and black gospel musicians remember everything. It was those Roman numerals that drive me nuts. I still don't get it. Like I said, I got a D in music theory in high school. I like barely made it. I didn't enjoy it. But it's a part of me being determined that I want to be able to um, not only like to read music classically, but also like if depending on like whoever you're playing with, you need to know that Roman numeral stuff. I mean, I could get by without it because I did before, but I don't want to. I don't want to, do that this time. I got to play with a lot of people that like. I know it was only the Lord. It's like that. In any other world, it's like, well, you don't know the Roman numeral thing. You can't play with us. It's like, no, you're not. I probably could get away with it then because I was younger and I was cute. Well, let her in. She'll be our mascot. I think all of those guys are gone now. They passed away. They were all older, a little bit older than me. Well, not just a little, like probably like 10 years older than me, at least. Yeah, they kind of lived some hard lives too. One guy, progressive rock musician, I think that he's still He's still around. I just sit down at the piano. I'm like, okay, Lord, what next? And for a while, it's just been scales, scales, and Roman numerals. And I keep my latest thing. I need to look that up today and see if I can get an answer that satisfies my my weird way of understanding things. It's like, okay, major seventh or minor seventh? Major or minor seventh of what? Seventh of what? I don't understand. I count the keys. There's no seven there. What the heck? I don't know. Theory doesn't. Yeah, it goes right over my head. Hmm. Oh, this tree, this tree, this tree. Kroger's. You know what? I got mail from Kroger's this week, and I'm like, why am I? And my sister lives in Atlanta, so I guess maybe that's why I got the mail. Cause like when I'm down there, that's I shop there. I'm like, why am Kroger's? I'm not near any Kroger's. That was funny. Hmm. So I need a real brown. Now see if I want to use this brown, but I'm afraid it's gonna change, be too different from the color that's already there. But you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. Because maybe I'll have to do less work. Maybe using this just once will be better than me using that other brown that's darker and trying not to, uh, whatever. I got a stash somewhere. I got a stash of. I don't think I put them in the case. I don't know. I think I have a. No, I just have stashes of the denim blue and I might and black. That's it. I think I may need a stash of browns. I need extra browns. This one and that other one, was it cocoa bean or something like that? Which I think is out on my desk somewhere, but for some reason I can't see it. Uh, I'm here and it's supposed to be super cold this weekend. They're like saying like extra frigid, like more than it has been, which is like, wow, okay, that's saying something. I don't know what to cook. I need to cook something for this weekend. Still haven't made that chili. I probably should make that chili. Just read my book is having a white I guess a white chili cook off, I guess. I think it's specifically white chili. So I'm gonna watch that because like I don't know. I find white chili suspect. It's just it's like I don't know. It's like I don't know. Maybe there's too many Mexicans in my family, and I'm like, that's not no. Is chili Mexican? I don't even know. But I'm used to like that the whole flavor of it. I just yeah. But I have ground turkey that I need to use, and I don't have any ground beef. And I actually prefer not using ground beef in my chili. I got white beans. I got some cannellini beans that are in a can that I want to use because, you know, it's time. I don't want them hanging around too much longer. It's like I've had it. I hadn't been talking about making chili for what, like 3 weeks now, and still haven't made it. I don't know. I'm just in that mode. I don't. Well, I think it's because I can't eat everything that I'm just not. I don't even care about cooking. And I really wish that Purple Carrot, the food delivery place, um, the food box thing. I wish that they did their recipes the way they used to, where everything was from scratch. I loved that service. Only reason I didn't do it was because I wasn't home enough to cook, and so, I had to stop it. But and I still need to go through all the old booklets I have and to somehow have out the ones that I know, I kind of want to make on the regular and plan, have the stuff in my fridge and have it prepped so I can easily put it together. I loved that food service. I learned so much from that. And there's one particular recipe I keep looking for and I can't find it. It was like this mashed kind of thing. Take care, Amy. Have a good rest of your day. What time is it? 1? Okay. I have to check my time. There's opportunity to check my time. Um, it had red lentils and like russet potatoes. And it had um champagne vinegar in it. Just a little bit, like you use just a few drops of it. I don't know. It was very simple. It was a very, very, very simple recipe. And it's like you do this in one pan with the lentils, the red lentils with very little bit of water, and then adding the potatoes. And then somewhere in there that champagne vinegar went. I can't remember where or how. And then you mashed it, and it was so good. It was out of this world good. And I think there was something else. There was other stuff I think you put in it too, but it was still very simple. I cannot find what book that recipe is in, and I can't find what the name of it is. I mean, that was one part of the recipe, but obviously that's the part I remembered the most because it was just so simple, but it was so flavorful. I even went on Purple Carrot's website to try and find it, and I can't find it. I don't know what that was. And I had it marked and I had all my, I had all the books out, but then one day my husband decided to clean up the cart that has all my recipe books and stuff on it. And I don't know, he took all of them and put them in the file cabinet. And so, like, I have no idea. I don't know. Tried looking through once and I didn't find it. And I've got a lot of books because I think I was subscribed to them for 2 years. And I have every single booklet. But at some time, I don't want to rip them out of the book either. Because the booklet is really, it's well put together the way they used to do it. I don't think they do it like that anymore either. I need a special place to like somehow have them lined up, or I need to maybe hole punch them and then put them all in a binder or something, one of those extra large binders. Something like that. Because I want them all together. I want them out. I want access. Easy access. I don't want to have to go digging for them. So let's see. I did raisin first, then natural brown. So let's do the same thing with this guy. We've got sunshine today. Man, I think this is a first. This is a first in like 3 weeks. And I actually got I received my these things, these water brush pens that look like the ones that Foxy Colorist had, that I said like I have to have them. And I want to use these. I actually wanted to use these now, but I can't be doing all that water stuff before a meeting. It's like shucks. I won't be able to really relax, so I was like, you're gonna have to wait. Oh, why did that one separate? Oh, that's interesting. These are in a bag, and then these two are. Can we get back in there? These called 5-piece watercolor brush Riffy pens. Brush pen. No real name to it. Oh, look, and it's Chinese underneath there. Oh, you can see the characters. Grocery store, Our Family by VG's. Oh, cool. One place that, like, if I kind of would want to go there tomorrow, but like, there's one thing definitely that I need. But if I go there, I won't buy just one thing. That's the Asian market. It's like a big Asian market. And yeah, I love that place. I love that place so much. I need my refrigerator to be some things reduced in there before I go there. Now, there's a thing to just flip this up. I feel like I see it, but I don't see it. I could just rip it out of there, right? I could, but oh, okay. Is that how it opens? That's how it opens. So I don't know. Okay, is that screw off? Yes, it does. It screws off, and that's the tip. I really want to try these, and I was thinking about maybe using my little folks coloring book to see how the ink tints work in that book and using these. Although ink tints, they're going to stain, aren't they? I don't know. Well, who cares? Oh, gotta use them. Okay, so do these all have the same tip? No, they don't. Okay. Okay, we're just going to bust them out because we can. I think it was like $10 or something for this set. It looks a little different, right? Yeah. Looks, maybe not. I don't know. One looks a little fatter than the other. Uh-oh. I don't know which is which. What did I just pick up? I don't know. But they look so snazzy. And they got that kind of thing that like Foxy was talking about, how hers, it like kind of regulates how much water comes out. So you don't get those blotches, like all of a sudden there's a blob of water. I'm thinking that this might be what this does. I don't know. I hope so though. But I should probably use my watercolors more too. I got them. I like them. I got them. I just need to use them. Let's see. I just want to see if they're all the same. Now this one's bigger. Cap screws off. No, it's the same size. Why do some of them just look so much bigger? So I guess they're all the same size. I don't mind though. I have some other watercolor water brushes that are, they're all different sizes. So what is that? Is it coming out? Although I wonder, like, if you can pull out some of it so that I don't know. I don't know why you do that though, but it's a sturdy tip as it is right now. Okay, I'm not pulling the other one out. I can see they're all the same size, so I'm just gonna stick them back in. Oh, maybe that's why they didn't have them all together, because they won't all fit together. No, they all fit together. Oh, my help is like that. So I was so aggravated when I was coming home. I don't know why people drive so stupid. They drive so stupid in this city. I don't know what's wrong with them. It's a very small city. One drag, two main drags. They can't drive right down either one of them. And they just were driving so stupid. And I think they're doing something like where they're getting rid of some of the snowbanks, because they got snowbanks that are like 4 or 5 feet high from all the snow we've been having this past 4 weeks. And but they chose to do it like middle of the day, like really, like or middle morning in the morning, and because they were doing it when I left for work, and they were doing it when I was coming home, and so they have one part of the street like to one lane. I'm like, really? Is this the time to do this right now? Um, and I got so aggravated because I was just before it was going to come up to be reduced, to start reducing to one lane. Um, I was going to turn off on a side street where there's a light that has a turn signal, but people were driving so slow trying to figure out where they wanted to move to go to one lane was that there were two cars piled up in front of me before, and I couldn't make my left turn. And I was so aggravated that I wound up turning into the subway, sub shop instead, because like if you go through their parking lot, you can actually still do the same thing that making that turn does, which I have never done before, and I used to get mad when people would do that, but I was so aggravated I did that. But then I stopped. I says, well, if I'm in this parking lot, I might as well stop and get something to eat. And so I did. So I ate lunch from Subway today, and $21 for Subway. I got what is it? What kind of size drink is this? 40-ounce drink, a foot long. And I actually got two things of chips because I like chips and I want to spare to put in the cupboard. It cost me $21. I was like, my goodness. $5 foot long is long gone. And I don't really like Subway, but that's how aggravated I was. I was just like, oh, get me out of here. I just wanted to I don't know, they drive so stupid. And then when you get behind these people, before that, I was behind someone that's, pretty much driving like dopey. And the light, there's this long light that actually has like these odd four-way lights. So you're waiting for four, at least four or five lines of traffic from where they're coming from, because it's like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like a spider. So you got to wait for your turn, for your light, right? So this person in front of me, there was a green light. He was just driving like, like he wasn't behind the wheel, like, da 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 da. Then when he sees the light starting to turn yellow, he drives fast. I was like, thank you. And you left me here when both of us and a third person behind me could have been through it. Like, you dope. So, yeah, by the time I got to the one lane thing in the middle of the day, I was just aggravated. And it led me to spend $21 at Subway. What can I say? But then I said, I stopped and I said, maybe there's somebody I'm supposed to see in there and I'm supposed to just tell them have a nice day, because I don't know why I'm going to eat at Subway. There was a nice young lady there. Oh, is that more? Is that more tree? That's more tree. More tree. So the trick is going to be to make this like all look kind of the same. The color. Oop, yeah. So you went to your grandmother's house, grandparents' house, and found your grandmother's Bible. Oh yeah, and it had the family tree inside of it. Cool. Yeah, that used to be the thing. Actually, I think my sister has one that she's done that in. Okay, so color's way different. I do kind of like what's going on there, but how did I get that? I don't even know how I made that happen. I don't know. I gotta figure out how to reproduce that somewhere somehow. Okay, now I need to do up there. If I can get the basics down for all of this. And I guess if you look at my wall post, you can see I've kind of been addicted to a PD Basses channel. It's a bass player, instructor, and bass player, professional bass player who teaches, but he does these videos about um, different music and different bass players. And I love his videos. It seems like a bass head's dream. It's just like Uh, and then the wild thing about it is, like, when I watch those videos, I find out about people who played bass on things that I had no idea they had played bass on. It's like a musician's world. It's like it is basically like there is no there's no real division. Everybody's playing on everybody's stuff. Everybody knows everybody and knows how people do certain things, and it's almost like one big extended family. But yeah, I was really shocked at some of them. I can't remember one right off that really was like, what? I had no idea. Just know some of your favorite R&B bassists are playing on Well, maybe not metal stuff. You never know though. But all kinds of, but that's the way it is. It's like bass is bass. If you know your instrument, you know your instrument, and you can play whatever. That's how it really works. I watched so many of them lately that I can't even tell you the thing that shocked me the most. Except for that one, which I can't remember exactly what it was. So that's like pretty useless for me to even mention it. Oh well. But I love that when I listen to his videos, that it's just like all these songs that, it's like, oh yeah, that song, oh yeah, this one. And sometimes some of them he'll mention the song, I already hear the bass line in my head. I'm just waiting I want to hear him do one on the Ohio Players. That's what I want. I'm waiting for that, and I want to hear him do one on the original basis for the band Interpol, because the whole reason what was it, like, I got hip to them in 2004, I think it was. And I heard the first song I heard by Interpol, I think I was DJing at the time. That was how I heard it. And when I heard that, I immediately went out and bought their recordings, because that bass is like slap your mama. It's a slap your mama bass. Oh my gosh. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Yeah, so I'm kind of stuck in a. There must be a reason too, I think. Not that there has to be a reason for everything, but I think I need to more left hand um activity on the piano. Um I think that must be something that I'm supposed to focus on. And because I have always loved bass so much, it kind of makes sense that I need to get better and more skilled and perhaps more unique with my left hand on the piano. Oh, okay. So is anybody going to add to it in the Bible? Who has possession of the Bible now? I'd say it's time to add on to it. Because that's basically what they did. What that was like, that was what people did, like 1800s and stuff like that. You had the family Bible, and like you did, you kept continuing adding on to the tree as people were born and as people passed away. You filled in the details. I say go for it. What time is it? I got 5 minutes. And all I did was a tree. Now look how this is a different color from that. So I got to kind of tweak this now. And then also think about this. And I really like this and how the contrast, but I got to get a contrast between this and this that makes sense somehow for the picture. Because I like how they work together. So I need to figure that out. And how did this get? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Now this is higher, so this is the natural brown. That cocoa bean, it kind of seemed like it was a little too dark, but I wish I could find it. See, dark. I keep pulling up dark purple. Did I put it away? Here it is. Coffee bean, not cocoa bean. Coffee bean. Did I have it in my hand earlier? I don't even know. I start talking and I forget. I just move and I don't think. The sunshine is nice. It makes me wish we still had our German Shepherd Border Collie mix and I could go and put my snowshoes on, some layer up on my clothes and go walk in the woods with her. She'd protect me. Anything comes after me. Their tough self. A tough, sweet dog. She was both things. She's kind of like me. She's super nice until you don't try and do anything. Don't try and cross me now. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. She'll bust you up. I miss her. Second time I'm talking about her today. Hello, Sonia. Sanaya. Sorry. I got sun on the brain because we got sun today. That's all I can think of. I'm gonna have to go in a couple minutes, but I might be able to stay a little bit longer because I can kind of set up from here. I think everything is updated on my computer. I kept checking and checking for the past 4 days, checking for a Microsoft, like a Windows 11 update because I knew stuff wasn't acting right. I was checking every piece of software to see, is that updated? Yep. Is that updated? Yep. I says, I know Microsoft has to be coming up with an update. They have to because it's not acting right. And it's acting like something else changed for which they need to change what they got. And then finally, last night, it I guess it had updated while I was away or something, or it was this morning, and it said you need to restart. The minute I turned my computer on, it says you need to restart. So it should be okay. Okay, that looks a little closer to that. This is, what does it say? Carrot. So I'm just going to up that on here. And then go over again with brown. think I feel a little bit braver now. That, oops, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. How is my coloring? Good, I hope. Still, like, I don't plan my palette ever, so I always find myself in this place where it's like, oh, that wasn't what I expected to look like. Then I gotta color my way out of the paper bag. That's what happened with this tree. So just matching up the colors that I did on this part, trying to follow the same order, and so that they can all at least have that same kind of base, and then like do some shading and contouring and stuff like that to kind of balance it out and make it look like I have some sense. Yeah, I pause a lot when I think about like what I'm coloring, because one, I want to use all my supplies, and there's some I haven't used yet, and I need to get brave enough to bring them out and use them, so I can get used to what they do and how they do it. But then in my head, to me, that always is, oh well, we know we got a messed up page coming up, and then that'll keep me from starting. And I think Ivy Pearl, last time I saw her live, this is kind of her challenge too. I saw, and so it's like, I'm not alone then. Um, and I think one thing with PDFs is it makes me braver to try new things, because I can always print another one if I don't like how it turned out, as opposed to I got to go buy another one if I really want a second chance at it, and that's more expensive. So. Speaking of more expensive, I happened to just find, when I was looking for my Mythographic Crystal Kingdom, thinking that it was in this particular box that's next to me, I actually found that that's where Romantic Country is in this box next to me. So I thought, maybe I should start coloring in that. I don't know. I want to finish a book. I want to finish a book. I did finish the Advent book, but I got more to finish. I want to start getting, I want to start using alcohol markers more, so that I can get better at that. I don't know. I don't want to be so scared to start all the time. I want to get my brain set in a way where it's like, yeah, you can just go in and do it. Just go in and do it. And our Five Below opens very soon. They've got the sign is up now, and they've got on there opening soon. So I'm waiting. Although, like, I'm not going to want to deal with the cars and all that stuff that are there waiting to go in. But yeah, it's opening soon. I wonder how that's going to affect Ollie's. Hey, Taylor. Happy Thursday. Okay, kind of doesn't look so bad, I guess. I actually wanted to do this page like for Valentine's Day, because of the two mice there. This is another thing. Pinks. Derwent Chromaflow. I can't. I don't know. The pinks are an issue for me. Like not enough, or like not pink enough, or something. But let's try this right now while I have this out. I know I want her dress to be pink, so I'm gonna use this rose pink, and maybe I'll find out that oh no, that works. That's pink. It's kind of pale. It's really pale. We'll do something with it. Oh, she's got the frou-frou on top. What do I make that? Hmm. I happened to go to Clara Markova's page a few days ago because I wanted to see if she had anything new. This is actually Tatiana Bogema, but I went to Clara Markova's page again because I have some PDFs from her page. Um, I can actually show one of them. I think is this one of them. I think this is. Maybe I better not because I keep getting them mixed up today. Anyway, um, and she has different pages up than she had up the other when I went there in December. I think it was when I went and downloaded some pictures. So you might want to check out her page. Might be something fun on there to color. She has more like things to color like for name tags and coloring pages and for things to color for postcards, things to color for open up cards. So I think it's kind of nice that she shares it, and they're for free. So I think it's nice that she does it, especially since it's so hard. Her books are so expensive. It's like $54. It's like, and I don't even know what kind of paper it's on. So I don't want to spend $54, and I don't want to spend $54 anyway. Let's just put flat out. Just I don't. $54 for nobody. No, I don't. Not for coloring book. There is nobody's coloring book that I can think of that I would want, that I would pay that much money for. Nope. I got enough to color. I'll color the other stuff. I think my limit is whatever I paid for the Leon's Journey book, which was definitely not that much. Wasn't $54. Not to my memory. Unless I had some strange kind of sudden, I don't know. But I don't think it was. I think it was like 30 something. I think that's probably my limit. And that's not even something I plan on doing much. Maybe once a year if I see something like it. But nah. I have too much else to color. Okay, that kind of works good together. This is cerise pink. Well, we got 140. 1 second. Let me set up for my other stuff. And then I can still hang around for a little bit. Man, everything was just acting weird on my computer because of it needing updates, and then it totally reset some things that it just was so annoying. I hope it's not doing that to me now because I noticed this thing is not available. Well, today is Western Monarch Day. Okay, can I get my code? Don't act funny now. Now, why would it go there and not there? Let's see what else has been going on. What's going on? Okay, there it is. But it won't copy. Huh. And I gotta go in two, not just one. Oh, is my sound down in here? Yes. And oh, now how is that gonna work? Is it gonna actually open both at the same time? Uh-oh, I didn't think of that one. I never thought about that. Or do I have to be on a separate? We'll find out now. Oh, wow. Will it not let me do it? Oh, brother. That sucks. Hmm. That's weird. Ugh, I hate having to figure out the functionality of things. I hate having to always be my own. What the heck? My own systems administrator. It's annoying. Um, why is it doing this? Ugh, I never thought that it wouldn't let me do this. Why do we have three of them opening up? This is ridiculous. I need one. Or two. Make sure this can do it. So how do I know? There we go. Okay. So it will let me have two open at the same time. hate to close it because I'm just going to leave it open because otherwise I don't know how much trouble I'm going to have to go through to get that back open again. Okay, there we go. We got it. Okay. She has a book coming out this summer or fall. I wonder how it's going to be for us trying to get it. I wonder, like, will it be, easy and inexpensive compared to the other ones that are on there for like $54? Because to me, my coloring skills really have to be up there in my um ability to have fun and play with it, and for it to be on good paper. All of that has to be there for me to do it, and I really feel like I need to get, before I could merit spending that much money on a book, I really need to be really have more skills with coloring and really have like some kind of what do you call it, inspiration or whatever, I don't know, in coloring it. Like to be able to look at a page and think of all the possible mediums I can use on it and how I can use them, and to have an idea of that. I need to be in that kind of mode, I think. For me, I need to be in that kind of mode before I could spend that much money on a book. I just feel like I have too much to learn. I don't know. And while I'm learning, I can use, the books that I have, even like the books I don't like very much, to use those and figure it out. But I don't want to mess up a book I really like. I was just looking, and I have to remember, like if we do people do the Mermaid May again, I have that Jasmine Beckett Griffith Mermaid book, and so that's a reason for me to kind of practice coloring in her books more with other things, different things, so I can like work in that mermaid book. I also have her Alice in Wonderland book, so which I really don't want to mess up. So it's like that I thought when the mythographic one comes out, because I'm probably not going to get that one. I don't know. We'll see. I might get that one. Um, and coloring that while people are coloring in the mythographic one, if I don't have the mythographic one. So you got what, like 10 minutes? Probably should get off here, but see, once I start coloring, I don't want to stop. That was the one thing that was keeping me from going live. It's like, yeah, but you're gonna have to stop. It's like, okay, yeah, I can handle it, and maybe I can't. She's got feet like Minnie Mouse. So they're probably gonna be $50 then. Yes, on her website, she showed like her, how she puts things, she showed her whole, the system, shipping things out and whatever. It was really neat. It was neat to watch, to see, not watch, see. Told you I'm tired. My brain is kind of fizzled. Kind of wish I didn't have to go anywhere tomorrow, but fortunately, my husband said he's going to drive me, so I can kind of zone out in the truck while he drives. What kind of, do you have any of her books? Oh, the paper is awesome. Oh, okay. I don't know. I may have to break down and buy one of hers. I might have to. And if you say if it's got good paper, see how that pushes me over the edge. It's like okay, I'll consider it. What was I coloring with this? I don't even remember. After all that, I got so excited to line the basket. That's not working out very well though. But I suppose the lines don't have to be clean lines because I'm just going to go over them with brown anyway. Lighter brown. No, I don't want that over there because I mix it with the purple. I don't want to mix it with the purple. Ooh, what happened with all the chits? All the chits went away. That was weird. Why would it do that? Will it only show so many on the preview and then it won't anymore? Cool, Taylor. That's neat. That is neat. Wait a minute. Why is this so. I'm looking at this point. It's like, wait, what pencil is this? It's a better point. Oof. Don't come out on me now. I don't know how well these like this sharpener. I can't remember. I think I lost some tips in it. Yeah, I really need to get over my. I need to get. There's a particular like kind of coloring hump that I feel like I need to get over, and I don't know exactly what it is because I know there's a lot of. I think there's a lot of them, but yeah, I don't know what it is, and I guess only I don't know. I guess the only thing to do is just to keep coloring and take on some challenges and I want a lighter brown. Where's that kind of golden color? What time is it? I got 5 minutes. I'm pushing it to the limit, but I'm already in the thingy, so. I was gonna say, I know I took it out. Where is it? This is the mocha. Let's see how mocha it is. Okay, it is mocha. See what I mean though? It's like I don't see that color as brown. It looks like tan or some kind of goldish thing, but it actually is brown. And I think so. Part of my problem then with these is that the end tip doesn't really look like the color it colors. And yeah, I guess that's a reason for swatching, but you know I don't do that. That's too much like right. Do we want another color in here or I got this oddball. Prismacolor out. I'm just going to use it because it's out. So what have you used in her books, Taylor, to color with? Have you what pencils or whatever? Oh, are you leaving? Oh, I need a darker blue. Yeah, I should head out. I'll ask you that question again though, because I'm curious, because I'm scared to I'm scared to touch new books. I guess, but so that's it for me for now today. And if I don't come back on, I'll probably, if Ivy goes live tonight, I'll be at her live probably. So y'all have a good rest of your day. Bye bye. Hope I didn't make anybody dizzy. I still can't figure that out, the hand thing. Anyway, bye, y'all. Hey, Clint. Just getting ready to go. Take care, everybody.